Let's be real. You stood in front of the mirror, looked at your face, and thought, this is the problem. It's not. I used to think the same thing. I'd blame my jawline, my height, my hair, anything except the actual reason women weren't interested. And it took me way longer than I'd like to admit to realize the truth. Looks are maybe half the equation. The other half is something almost nobody talks about, and it's completely in your control. So, if you're tired of getting overlooked, this is the video that's going to fix that. Stick around. Here's something that took me years to learn the hard way. Women aren't rating you on a single photo like you're rating a profile pic. They're reading dozens of tiny signals. How you stand, how you talk, how fast you move, whether you're comfortable in your own skin. I remember a specific night out with friends. There was a guy at the bar, not particularly good looking, kind of average honestly, and he had 3 different women come talk to him. Meanwhile, guys who were objectively better looking sat there all night, untouched. I couldn't stop thinking about it. What was he doing differently? It wasn't his face, it was everything else. And once I started paying attention to everything else, my own results changed completely. So, let's break down exactly what that everything else is. Before any trick, any line, any technique, none of it works if you don't have control over yourself first. I'll be straight with you. There was a period where I was on my phone constantly. No real goals, no structure to my day. And it showed. Not in some dramatic way, just in how I carried myself. Low energy, no drive. And women pick up on that instantly, even if they can't explain why. The moment I started actually building structure, working out consistently, cutting the mindless scrolling, having something I was working toward, people treated me differently. Not because I looked different overnight, because I carried myself different. Discipline isn't about being perfect, it's about having a center of gravity. A man with a goal he's actually chasing is magnetic. A man with nothing going on is invisible, no matter how he looks. So, step 1, before anything else, get something in your life you're actually building. A goal, a craft, a body, a business. It changes how you walk into a room. Quick pause. If you're finding this useful, hit subscribe now, because the next part is where this actually gets practical. Now, here's where it gets interesting. Once the foundation is there, there are specific behavioral signals that change how attractive you appear, instantly, without touching your face. The halo effect. When someone reads as confident, the brain automatically assumes they're also smarter, funnier, more attractive. I noticed this myself. There were days I felt like garbage, but forced my posture straight, shoulders back, slower movements. People treated me noticeably better that same day. Nothing physical changed, just the signal. The pause. I used to answer everything instantly, almost nervously fast, like I needed to fill silence. Then I started just pausing, half a second before responding. It sounds small, but it completely changes how composed you come across. Fast response reads as anxious. A small pause reads as a man who's actually thinking, not reacting. Speaking slower, same idea. I noticed the most respected guy in my friend group never rushed his sentences, ever. I started slowing my own speech down on purpose, and conversations with people I was interested in got noticeably easier. Slower speech reads as comfortable. Comfortable reads as attractive, not over-agreeing. This one's uncomfortable to admit, but for a long time, I was the guy who agreed with everything a woman said, just to keep things smooth. It backfired every time. The second I started actually saying what I thought, disagreeing when I actually disagreed, interactions got better, not worse. People don't want a mirror, they want a person. None of these require a new face. They require you to stop leaking nervous energy in 50 tiny ways you don't even notice you're doing. Here's the part most guys get backwards. They think the answer is chasing harder, more matches, more DMs, more game. I did that too for a while. Hours on dating apps, messaging people back and forth, getting nowhere. The energy I was putting into chasing women was energy I wasn't putting into myself. And the less I chased, the more I built, gym, work, actual hobbies, the more interest started coming to me without me forcing it. It's almost annoying how simple this is. A man who's clearly building something interesting is more attractive than a man who's clearly looking for validation every time. So, stop spending your nights chasing replies. Spend them becoming somebody worth replying to. Look, none of this is magic. It's not a face transplant. It's not some pickup line that hacks someone's brain. It's discipline, posture, pace, and actually building a life instead of scrolling through one. You don't need to fix your face. You need to fix the signal you're sending. If this actually landed for you, hit like. It helps this reach more people who need to hear it. See you in the next one.